While issuing a sharp warning, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte told European Union lawmakers that Europe cannot defend itself without US support. In fact, he's even called the idea of Europe standing alone as just a dream, wishing luck to those who believed otherwise. Rutte said that he and US President Donald Trump have agreed on two work streams, that is to end ease tensions over Greenland. One involved NATO taking greater responsibility for Arctic defense, while the second was strictly between US, Denmark and Greenland.
So when President Trump is doing good stuff, I will praise him. And I don't mind him publishing text messages. And if anyone thinks here, again, that the European Union or Europe as a whole can defend itself without the US, keep on dreaming. You can't. We can't. We need each other.
He warned that if Europe were to go all out alone, it would need more than double its current defense spending targets, potentially reaching 10% of GDP and build its own nuclear capability to replace the US nuclear umbrella.
But for Europe, if you really want to go it alone, and those of you who are pleading for that, forget that you can ever get there with 5%. It will be 10%. You have to build up your own nuclear capability. That costs billions and billions of euros. You will lose then, in that scenario, you would lose the ultimate guarantor of our freedom, which is the US nuclear umbrella. Good luck.
Meanwhile, Danish Prime Minister Frederiksen hailed Europe's strength and unity over Greenland, while he called the dispute a matter of democratic principles and integrity. Listen in to what he had to say.
And I have to say that I think Europe has shown strength and unity these past weeks. I'm grateful, but I also have to say it's the only way forward. We have to build a much stronger Europe. To get there, we need to become more self-sufficient, more competitive, and more independent.
While she was speaking at the Hamburg North Sea Summit that was hosted by the German Chancellor, who echoed solidarity with Denmark and Greenland's people.
I would like to take this opportunity to reiterate that Denmark and the people of Greenland in particular can count on our solidarity. At the same time, Europe as a whole will do more to secure the Arctic. This is in the common transatlantic interest. We also agreed on this today.
Well, Greenland's government is now studying the psychological impact of Trump's push to acquire the autonomous Danish territory. Health Minister Anna Wangsenheim said that the debate has weighed heavily on residents' emotions.
We do know that it has impacted a lot of people's emotions during the many last weeks because of the whole situation with Donald Trump and so. We are collecting some data from Center for Public Health to give us data on how it has impacted people's feelings regards to all the stress level from this situation we are in now in our country.
Well, recently Trump had criticized Denmark's efforts in Greenland, signaling out the Danish military's dog-sled unit known as the Sirius Patrol. A former member of the Sirius Patrol team even countered Trump's claim, calling his unit extremely effective, giving reasons. He said that while snowmobiles can break down beyond repair, dog sleds can be fixed in the field, allowing patrols to continue across Greenland's vast frozen northeast.
The Sirius Patrol is not a combat unit, we are a surveillance unit. If a situation arises where we have to fight as part of the defense of Greenland, then the Sirius Patrol will be part of that. But other units will also be involved in the fighting, and those are NATO forces, including American forces. That is the agreement that applies to Greenland.
Det er jo den aftale, der ligger.